Hi, everyone. It's Mrs. Krieger. Hope everyone's staying healthy. I'm going to read chapter 6 in Maniac Magee to you guys. If you have the book, follow along. If not, listen. So, about an hour later, Mrs. Valerie Pickwell twanged open her back screen door, stood on the step, and whistled. As the whistles go, Mrs. Pickwell's was one of the all time greats. It reeled in every Pickwell kid for dinner every night. Never was a Pickwell kid ever late for dinner. It's a record. Sorry, my screen was covered. It's a record that will probably stand forever. The whistle wasn't loud. It wasn't screechy. It was a simple two-note job. One high note, one low. To an outsider, it wouldn't sound all that special, but to the ears of a Pickwell kid, it was magic. Somehow, it had the ability to slip through the slush of 5 o'clock noises to reach its targets. So from the dump, from the creek, from the tracks, from Red Hill, it ran the Pickwell kids for dinner. All 10 of them. Add that to the parents, baby Dee Dee, grandmother and grandfather Pickwell, great grandfather Pickwell, and a down and out taxi driver whom Mr. Pickwell was helping out. The Pickwells were always helping out somebody. All that, and you had what Mrs. Pickwell called her small nation. Only a ping pong table was big enough to seat them all, and that's what they ate around. Dinner was spaghetti. In fact, every third night, dinner was spaghetti. When dinner was over and they were all bringing their dirty dishes to the kitchen, Dominic Pickwell said to Duke Pickwell, "Who's that kid?" "What kid?" said Duke. "The kid next to you at the table." "I don't know. I thought Donald knew him." "I don't know him," said Donald. "I thought Dion knew him." "Never saw him," said Dion. "I figured he was Deidre's new boyfriend." Deidre kicked Dion in the shins. Duke checked back in the dining room. "He's gone." The Pickwell kids dashed out of the back door to the top of Raco Hill. They scanned the railroad tracks. There he was, passing Red Hill, a book in his hand. He was running, passing the Spear Field now, and Pickwell's kids had to blink and squint and shade their eyes to make sure they were seeing right. Because the kid wasn't running. The cinders alongside the tracks, or the wooden ties. No, he was running. Running were the Pickwells themselves, where every other kid had only ever walked on the steel rail itself. So that's chapter 6, boys and girls. I shared with you guys a Google form. Each day as we read about 2 chapters, either online or me. Make sure you're filling out the Google form, exit ticket. Tell me, what that chapter was mainly about in the exit ticket. So I'm giving you guys participation points every day. Another thing is I am usually always on around noon to 1 consistently. So if you go on then, I can get you like immediate feedback. A lot of you I see going on in the morning, which is wonderful. I'm always checking my email, entering grades. So keep looking at your Power School. I've even done live school points and whatnot. So make sure you're staying up to date. Hope you guys like this book so far. I know chapter 6 wasn't a whole lot going on, but it has such a good message. And hopefully you guys like Maniac. You could really learn from this kid. Came from a hard life and kind of reminds me of like a LeBron James that I always kind of talk about. He has a really tough life, but he doesn't let the negatives impact him. So we'll continue to talk about the theme of this book because there's so many good messages in it. So hope you guys are doing well. I miss you. I'm back. So feel free to ask any questions and stay healthy out there, guys. Talk to you soon.